Yo, what is up, my fellow DDP yoga maniacs? It is me, it is Michael D. You have to apologize, my voice is a little off. Got a little bit of a cold thing going on here, a little head cold. Not to mention it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, so that probably explains why my voice sounds like I've been gargling glass for a few hours. So, like I said, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, it's pretty late. I am a night owl. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a night owl. Worked nights for many, many years. So I'm up right now watching some old school Coliseum video. Any old school wrestling fans will know exactly what I am talking about. Just checking in. I wanted to give an update since the DDP yoga retreat. First of all, it was far exceeded any expectations I had. My girlfriend Katie and I went down, and it was absolutely amazing. One of the best experiences of my life. The property was absolutely beautiful, and the retreat was awesome. Everybody we met there was really, really great. Dave Orth and I hung out quite a bit with my girl Katie. And but first I wanted to touch upon when I was down there, Dallas asked me a very important question. And it was a question that I kind of had to face myself. I had been rocking the workouts, been doing awesome on the workouts, but I had been having some trouble with the gluten-free, dairy-free lifestyle. I had been on again, off again, on again, off again. And it seems like every single time I get myself into like a rhythm, I end up putting myself in a situation where there aren't any options for me to do the right thing. We go out, my girlfriend Katie and I, we have company a lot over, and we go out to people's houses, and we go out to dinner, and oftentimes I'm faced with not having any gluten-free, dairy-free choices. And I really want to do this. I really want this to be my lifestyle. I don't want to have to think about it. I want this to be me from now on. I want this to be like incorporated into the rest of my life, not just a fad diet, because the science is there behind the gluten-free, dairy-free lifestyle, and I really just want to make this a part of me from now on. So that being said, I hadn't been doing great, and Dallas asked me while I was out there on the retreat, says, "How's your diet doing?" And I said, honestly, I put myself in situations where I don't have many good options. And he said, "Man, you got to be prepared. If you're going to do it, you got to live it." And I really kind of decided when Dallas brought that up to me that this was going to be a priority of mine when I returned from the retreat. The retreat was like a kickstart of my new gluten-free, dairy-free lifestyle from now on. So, since I've been back, it's been about 6 days, and I have been 100% gluten and dairy free, and it's becoming a lot easier. It's only 6 days, I know, but that's big for me, because usually it would be like 2 or 3 days I'd fall off, 2 or 3 days I'd fall off. But I've really made a point to set myself up for success, which is very important for you when you're doing any kind of life change or goal. You have to set yourself up for success, and I wasn't doing that. I'd go shopping, and I'd grab a few gluten-free, dairy-free things here and there, but I started off this week with a juice fast. Dallas said it's one of the healthiest things you can do. I got my juicer, I bought a bunch of fruits and vegetables, and I juiced for 2 days. And that was awesome, because that really just kick-started everything for me. And after that, I went shopping, and I took everything that wasn't gluten and dairy-free out of my cupboards. And I replaced them with stuff that was gluten and dairy-free, because I'm setting myself up for success rather than failure. And it's been unbelievable. I'm feeling better already. I'm cooking better. Tonight I made this awesome pork roast with gluten-free, dairy-free mashed potatoes. There are so many gluten-free and dairy-free recipes out there online that I wasn't even aware of. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. I'm thinking, when I first got into the gluten-free, dairy-free thing, the only thing I knew was the gluten-free, dairy-free pasta. So that's all I'd make. But now that I'm exploring online and seeing all these like great recipes, I made an awesome pork roast with apricot and pomegranate sauce and mushrooms and onions in there, and I put it in the crock pot and had that cooking for like 6 hours all day today with some gluten-free, dairy-free mashed potatoes also in the crock pot. And it was unbelievable. My whole house smelled amazing all day. Katie and I had company over, and we had a fantastic gluten-free, dairy-free dinner. Katie made a gluten-free, dairy-free dessert, and it was awesome. I just didn't realize how many great recipes there are on the internet that will suit my lifestyle. So that's a big thing, is making things work for you and realizing that if you are going to do this lifestyle, you don't need to suffer. I'm eating better than I ever have. I'm eating better, and I'm eating better. I'm eating better for me. It's healthier, and I'm eating better food. It tastes better. It's unbelievable. I never thought I could do this going gluten and dairy free, and that's something I learned on the retreat. Let me tell you a little story about me. I am not a veggie guy. Hate vegetables. I will physically gag on vegetables. It's the texture. It's the I just don't like them. And when I was on the retreat, Dallas knows I don't do vegetables, and he kind of wanted to make sure that I did vegetables on the retreat. So he was asking me, he's like, "Oh, are you eating those veggies?" And I'm like, So let me tell you a story. We're at the cooking demonstration with Bill and Stacy and Angela cooking for us, and Bill made this awesome greens and beans soup, and he gave us all little samples and stuff, and I kind of sipped the broth. That's how much I hate vegetables. I sipped the broth and kind of sifted the vegetables through my lips, so I didn't have to eat any vegetables. So at the bottom of the cup there was just a pile of vegetables, and I thought I'd get away with it. And the vegetables are sitting there in the cup, and Dallas goes, "You didn't eat your vegetables." And I'm like, "No." He goes, "Eat your vegetables." And there's Dallas Page, 6'6", 230 pounds of muscle and yoga masterpiece, and he's telling me to eat vegetables. I'm not going to say no, I'll tell you that much. So I took them, and I did a shot of the vegetables. All the remaining vegetables, there was peas, there was leaf, there was onions, and those are all things that I despise. Probably my two least favorite vegetables are onions and peas. But I did that shot of vegetables expecting to pretty much gag on them and spit them up because I can't handle them, and they tasted delicious. And Dallas kind of said something to me that hit home. It's the way you prepare them. Growing up, my parents were like the old school parents who boiled the hell out of the vegetables and just threw mounds of butter on top of it. And I'm realizing now that the way I cook them will make a huge difference in the way I eat them. So on vacation, I had asparagus, I had that greens and beans dip, I had squash, I had salad. I had more vegetables in the 5 days we were in Mexico than I swear to you I have had in the past 10 years. Not even joking. And I really learned that I do like them, and it's all about the way they're prepared, and which is huge for me. Because I'm not the kind of guy who will try things like that. I learned at an early age that I don't like them, and that's the way it is. But I realized that the more I am exploring new vegetables and new recipes online, the more I like them. So thank you, Dallas, and thank you to the retreat, because that pretty much changed my perception on the way I eat. Katie and I talked about it when we got home. We learned so much, not just from Dallas and Angela and everyone there, but we learned so much from every single person that was at the retreat. Every single person, we took away something. We had some idea we took away from almost every single person. And that was just huge for us. And that retreat, that DDP yoga retreat, changed the way we live at home. So if you guys can get a chance to go this year, do it. It was unbelievable. Not just the workouts, but the things we learned, the cooking, the healthy eating tips, the lifestyle changes. We learned so much while we were there. It was an experience that I will never forget, and has forever changed my perception of a yoga retreat, first of all, and my life, because we have eaten so good. We have done so good since we've been home. Katie has been so motivated. Dallas took her aside, which is really cool, and got her really motivated. So we are awesome. The retreat was awesome. Thank you guys so much for checking out my blog. I know it's kind of long. I usually do like a 10-minute blog. But I hope you guys are well. Be cool. TeamDDPYoga.com.